Hi, everyone. How's your day going? I'm the most surprised I've ever been when I saw that 5 million people have watched Elektra this week on Netflix and got it into the top 10 at number 7.
Which, just why?
How? Why? Where? When even? I don't know.
What,
I have
where, and
no
how.
clue, dude.
Like, this is probably the most people have ever cared about Elektra.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
Some people went, whatever happened to that Evanescence music video? No, that's in Daredevil that she has that. They don't even have that.
No, this had like the sheets hanging in the mansion fight or something.
Yeah,
that's what this one was.
I don't even want to.
I don't know. I fairly recently rewatched it or watched it for the first time, and I was like,
"You're part of the problem."
Never see that? No, it wasn't since it was on Netflix. It was before that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm not part of that problem.
So let's get stepping here. Hello, Pringle. Hello, Umbreon. All right.
Hello, Pringle. Umbreon.
We had a little bit of a break here because I was off doing a work thing. But Mike, how's our week's been?
Week's been pretty good. I got some pretty exciting work news.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got a new position that's starting on September 2nd.
Hey,
that
nice.
I'm pretty
Congrats.
Awesome.
excited about.
Good for you.
And then this weekend, Saturday, I'm seeing the sing-along version of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Let's go!
And
Very
Sunday,
nice.
I am finally seeing Neja 2 in theaters.
Nice. Very nice.
Cool.
I like it. Alrighty. Bree?
Nothing too much. Did a quick little trip up to New York to see family. Working on some more podcast stuff, which, by the way, like, my obsession for the last 2 weeks has been Frankenstein Unbound, which is literally, what if, a self-insert AO3 fanfic movie, like, if fanfic was just basically like a movie, which I won't spoil all of it, but I will say there is a throuple situation, and also the OC basically flirts Mary Shelley, which somehow exists in the same universe as her book.
Oh, naturally.
Well,
Of course.
alrighty then.
Sure. Makes sense.
I'm trying to picture Frankenstein's monster tapping on an old MacBook looking at AO3.
Oh, naturally.
Yeah.
Man. How's my week been? I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. That's how my week has been. I've also
He's been fucking a bear.
Yeah, totally right. Pringle and I have been doing we've been doing a co-op playthrough of that, and also I've been doing my own playthrough. I lost
Oh shit.
Karlak, Halsin. I had to kill.
The fuck?
Will and Gale all left.
Damn,
Karlak,
boy.
Will, and Gale all left. Because I was basically trying to infiltrate the goblins, and what happened was that, you remember that the tiefling dude, Zevlor, who's like in the grove and stuff, and he says that the druids are they're trying to run us out of the place. So if you were to somehow make Kaga meet an end somehow, so I go after Kaga on his request. And she ends up sending all the druids to go and kill all the tieflings. And so, like, they killed all the tieflings. They basically killed each other. And the only ones left were, like, Zevlor and Damon and a couple other guys. And then I was infiltrating with the goblins. I was trying to infiltrate them instead of just full-on killing all of them. And that didn't end well, because then the goblins were like, oh yeah, you've taken the mark of the absolute and everything, and so now we're going to just go and destroy the grove, and we're going to take it over. And since there are only like 4 people plus Halsin and his buddy, they didn't stand a chance. They got wiped out. So then it's considered a dark playthrough, and and Karlak left, Will left, Gale left. Halsin came in and fought with me, and I had to kill him and his buddies. Yeah, it was very, very chaotic. So that's my single player playthrough. I am a wizard in that, yeah, and she's doing fine now. She's got her 3 other companions. I'm left with Shadowheart, Lae'zel, and Astarion, because they're all like darkness leaning, I guess.
Nice.
So, yep, that's pretty much it for me.
Nice.
Um,
I'm sorry. Do you have more?
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I'm done.
So I've been gone all last week for a work trip that I had to go down to our Phoenix City plant and do training down there, which I got to do about half of what I was supposed to do because, being prepared for people to be sent down on the company dime, plane tickets, hotel rooms, and food would be a good thing.
Yeah.
But anyway,
definitely be a good
I got to go experience some Alabama humidity for the past week. That was a good time. So other than that, not this previous weekend, but the weekend earlier, something that I have been wanting to have happen for damn near 20 years now, because I believe it came out in 2008, if I'm remembering correctly. Damn near 20 years. Got to have happen. The literal exact reason that I went to Anime Milwaukee, a convention that I was just at 2 weekends ago, happened, and I got to meet a literal hero of mine who got me through a period when I was, I'll just say it, suicidal, and a large part of the literal biggest thing in my life here. I got to finally meet Kyle. I was so fucking
nice.
I was so fucking happy. He's just the nicest guy ever. I loved also, do you see the shirt he's wearing?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
But yeah, I got to meet him, talk with him, and I had a printout of the picture that my tattoo artist put up of this tattoo on Instagram. So I got him to sign that for my tattoo artist. I was pretty happy about that because I didn't think about doing that with the tattoo when I got when I got to meet Yuri. But and then there was a couple other ones that meant a lot to me. I got to meet, for those that don't know the meaning behind Organoid Zero, it is Organoid, which is the system that goes into a Zoid that helps it adapt, respond, and change along seasons and learn stuff. And it is called an Organoid, where it's an actual living creature, and then it becomes an Organoid system in the later series of Zoids that I grew up watching. It was the first anime I ever finished on Toonami and period. And the Zero comes from Liger Zero, which was the main Zoid in Chaotic Century, the main one that I watched. Having a Liger is basically like the kid in Digimon that wears the goggles. He's automatically the main character. So there was a guy that played one of the, I would guess, side characters, made kind of antagonist, but just jokester, whatever. Anyway, sorry. So anyway, I got to meet Brad Swale, who was one of the guys that got me into anime period. I was very thankful for this dude. And we sat and talked about Zoids for 20 minutes. Could not have been a nicer guy. It was a big thing where he was there with Light. He was, because he's voices Light. There was him, Alessandro, the guy who voices L, Brad Drummond, the guy who voices Ryuk, and Shannon Kent, I believe her name is, the woman who voices Misa. So the main chunk of the Death Note cast was there, but 2 other ones that I want to share that I got to meet, which there was a lot there, but I'm not going to share everyone. Me and Keona are large fans of a certain game, and Keona's actually got to meet this woman, of Cyberpunk. And those who don't know, I'm a giant fan of female V in that game, to the point of where I say that that's basically the canonical version, because, my lord.
I think it is too.
Yeah, it's just so good. I got to meet... Sorry. Anyway, so I got to meet Jeremy Lee, an absolute just wonder of a woman, so kind. And she talked about everything, her favorite lines, all this other stuff. And then when I mentioned, I'm like, so Judy is just like the hottest woman. She's like, I can't even describe to you how amazing Judy is. Because for those that don't know, the love interests for everyone in Cyberpunk, the main thing that happens is as the guy, you get a gay option and you get a straight option. With the girls, you get a straight option and a gay option.
Yes.
For all the guys, they pick the straight option. For all the girls, they pick the gay option 900 times out of 10. And
Naturally,
for the
as you do.
girls,
Of course.
for the girls, and it wasn't even their fault. It's just they made less appealing options. Like,
Yeah.
you get. I'm not going to try to be mean here, but Judy.
I mean, this is just like Fire Emblem Three Houses syndrome.
Judy Alvarez. You get.
Yeah. You get Judy.
You get
10M.
Judy Alvarez, and then I'm going to show you River Ward.
And then River. Yeah.
Come on, River Ward.
The thing of it is that they're all great characters, but
They
yeah,
are
I mean,
all
if you're
great
choose, if you're gonna choose, like they're all well written characters and they all have interesting stories. Like River's story is actually very interesting.
Yeah, River's story is fantastic, but it's like, do you want Man, who is just Detective Cyber Guy, which story
Yeah.
is all heartfelt in that, or alternative hot Mexican lady who's a professional brain
Listen.
dance porn tuner.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Judy's
know, Brock. It's
perfection.
kind of Sophie's choice here.
This is also, there's been an ongoing joke, and I'm pretty sure I brought it up in this podcast. I have a problem.
Yeah, you do.
I've been told I have a type,
Exactly, Prickle.
and my friend Chris was kind enough to tell me, yes, and your type is lesbians. Like, this game came out, and you didn't know what your love interests were. So then, all of a sudden, Judy comes up, and I'm like listening to the voices, and I'm like, I looked on the Reddit for like whatever. They're like, hey, who does a better job in voice acting? And generally, 9 times out of 10 in these situations, it's almost always the woman.
It always
Don't ask me
is.
why.
Always.
So then we're going up to this, and I'm like, I'm going to get lucked out. This is going to be the one. I'm like, I want to romance that chick. I didn't look up what her affiliations was, nothing. And then immediately when I try to flirt with her, it ends up working out. I'm like, I can spot a lesbian in a video game no matter what they look like a mile away, because they are the character I will have the crush on. It never fails. Every time it happens. Every time. But, all right. So the last one that I got to meet that was just awesome to me, because she might have been the biggest sweetheart that I talked to the entire time, was Erica Harlacker.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
She was so nice. Shockingly tall. I am not bending down.
Jeez.
Jeez.
She is so tall. Wow.
Now, keep in mind, she is wearing heels, but not enough to make up for the fact that if I took my hat off, she's taller than me.
Jesus.
So she would be about just a little under my height if she took those heels off.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, she happily talked with me about the fact that Violet Evergarden ripped my heart out and threw it through a shredder. And yeah.
I know.
I understand.
Yep.
And there is one that I have to share, because if I don't bring it up, it's going to be the fact that there is an anime that...
Pringle says she didn't realize that it was you without your glasses, Brock.
Did you seriously not realize that was me? I suppose I do look a bit... You never see me off stream. Like, I literally don't need glasses. I just wear blue lights whenever I'm on stream.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't, but I always thought I'd look like a goober with glasses on, but I ended up not being the case, so I was pretty happy about that. But the other one, and for the longest time, I got a lot of crap that I need to watch Don. I did go get to meet Abby and talk with her about Don because I have started watching it.
Yay!
Nice. Yeah, she's great.
I had to. I just had to. She was an absolute sweetheart. She was super kind. And yeah, couldn't have asked for a nicer person. Just Genuinely great. Talked about our favorite lines, other things like that, and she was just like, yeah, my favorite thing here is how much me and Ira get to bitch at each other this season. But yeah, it was a really good time. And got to see some cool collectibles and other stuff, but I'm throwing the gauntlet down. Y'all artists need to step up here. This is 2 cons in a row. K-Pop Demon Hunters has been out for 2 months at this point.
Mhm.
Where is the art?
Mm-mm-mm.
Where? I've seen Sussy and Derpy, and that's about it. There is more AO3 fan fictions than there is art and clothing.
Yeah.
And still to this day, I'm going to bitch about this. I have looked at like 14 different websites. How, to this point, do we still not have a long sleeve t-shirt with Rumi's markings on them?
You know, I will say this.
They have the Abby shirt. Did you see the Abby
Yes,
shirt? They
I
have
did
up
see
the
the
abs. They have
Yes.
the abs, and then they also have like the Hawaiian top.
Yes, I did. Yes.
I will say this. Where you're lacking in art,
Mhm.
we're making up for it in the music department.
Oh, trust me, the covers and everything have been.
I have had a couple like on repeat for weeks now, if not months.
I'm telling you right now, it's going to be very easy to decide what my Spotify Wrapped is going to be this year. I'll just put it that way. It's it's not going to be a surprise when that thing comes up. I'll tell you that right now. But all right, so let's get into the buy or sell. Kiona, buy or sell that Sasha Cale has been cast in a key role in Supergirl alongside Billy Alcock and Jason Momoa.
I love to see it. I buy it. Let's see what it is.
Do you think she's going to be Power Girl?
I could absolutely see that happening.
Just for the sake of the joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad they recognized that Sasha Cale was fucking fantastic in that movie.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if anybody would, it would be Gunn and Saffron. They would totally see that.
Oh, 100%.
And roll with it.
100%. All right. I guess I'm actually going to send this next one to Kiona as well. Okay. Kiona, buy or sell that NetEase now has Marvel's approval to add their own original characters to Marvel Rivals. Why are they asking?
Sell. It's just for promotional purposes. It's just for marketing. That's all it is. I am.
Goodness gracious.
But of course, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
How many characters does that game have currently?
Like
hundreds.
What? Like
no,
37.
It's 57. Not hundreds, Mike. It's like 52.
That's DC's number.
I believe it's less than 40, and they're asking about making original characters.
It's pretty close to 40 at this point.
Yeah, and they're asking about
and they're characters. Of course, they're gonna add in the original. It's not gonna add much. Let me tell you.
No, it's not. But what does add some? Hey, Mike, buy or sell the best reveal for Guile that you could ask for.
Perfect. 10 out of 10. No notes. Bye.
Beautiful.
You want to know what I want? I just thought of this.
I actually think that Cody's gonna nail that. He's gonna do a good job.
Oh, absolutely, he is.
I just had the dumbest.
Oh no.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh no.
I'm picturing Guile comes out and they leave the fucking skull tattoo, but it has Guile's hair.
Oh no. No.
Oh no.
They need to do that.
Instead of the crown, it has Guile's hair.
Let's do it. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I need that to happen.
I would spontaneously combust in that theater if that fucking happened.
I need it to happen.
But like, this is so perfect. I'm telling you, like, Kiona said he's going to do a good job. I said before we started streaming, I think that he's going to do such a good job that it might be distracting.
Yeah.
Because
Unfortunately.
Cody's the kind of goofball. If any of you have ever watched So What Do You Want to Talk About, his podcast where him and another guest just drink Wheatley vodka and act like morons, he is the type of guy that is going to whole ham be exactly what this role needs to be. And it's going to be awesome. In the same movie, we're going to have...
Can't be any worse than Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li.
That'd actually be impressive if it was. Like, I wouldn't be mad. I would be impressed.
Was it what? Who played Chun?
Honestly.
Who played Chun-Li in that again?
Kristen Krug.
Was it Kristen Krug? Who played her in the original? Was it Min Na, or am I imagining that?
Ming Na Wen, yeah.
Ming Na Wen, it was her. Okay, I didn't remember if I was imagining that. All right, Bree. Buy or sell that the Duffer Brothers are leaving Netflix. They have signed a new massive deal with Paramount to make movies and TV shows, and being able to release movies in theaters was the big deal breaker.
You know what? I'm not too shocked about this. Without naming names, Ellison, basically seems to be more on, leaning towards, having it be more of a movie business and less of like a tech business. And obviously, Netflix obviously makes content, but Netflix first and foremost is like a tech company. And I think the Duffer Brothers, literally spending there a decade, might want to expand their horizons.
I mean, they want. And keep in mind, they literally started a production company and were in the process of developing another live action, probably What Could It Be Good, Death Note for Netflix. As a TV show, which it should have been. I mean,
I think the culture at Netflix is like shifting because you have to remember, like going back a decade ago, like Netflix was throwing money everywhere, being like, a creator first, studio. And obviously that's changed significantly. I would still say Netflix is probably still one of the more open ones, but
yeah,
I feel like if you're a certain type of creator, you're kind of starting to outgrow Netflix and like its restrictiveness, especially like Netflix's tendency to not shit.
Well, the sad part is every now and then it works for them because everyone does it for them. Because we're going to be talking about K-pop Demon Hunters for the third week in a row, and they didn't do a great job advertising that.
Literally 2 weeks beforehand.
Really didn't. I didn't know
and
what
that
it was.
Film fucking exploded. So every now and then they're like, "See, that one worked." But Kiona, buy or sell, liberate cow. Animal rights organization PETA has urged Nintendo to redesign Mario Kart World's popular cow character, saying the nose ring symbolizes cruelty.
First of all, I'm all for liberating cows, but secondly, I tried to say that without laughing. Didn't work. But in terms of the character, I mean, come on. It's a video game, guys. No, let's not take everything so seriously. But
Kiona, that cow is oppressed. You need to understand that cow is oppressed. It didn't say was. Someone else said it was. What cow we liberating?
Me, Pringle. Me.
Well, we're all oppressed. Deep down, we are all cows. And like the herd of life.
Yes. Oh, can we just not be in a reality where everything is stupid?
It's PETA. They always live in that reality.
Well, the problem is, it used to just be PETA that was stupid. Now everyone's got to the level of pettiness that PETA has about damn near everything. Like, the person that was suing their parents for being born. Do you guys remember that one about a year ago?
Oh, God.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I should do that one.
All right. Bree, Mike, buy or sell that Taylor Swift is making music?
Water is wet. No, I actually put this in here just for an excuse to talk about her podcast appearance on New Heights, because that episode actually was really good.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, because again, people need to bitch. Why did she need men's help to promote her out? I want to just hit people. I'm just like,
she's not allowed to be on her boyfriend's podcast? Like everyone else?
She should go go back to being Travis Kelce's girlfriend. That's funny. What? No, yeah, it's fine. Also, anyone who's not watching New Heights, that podcast is great.
Oh yeah,
it's really good. Like, I'm not even a Taylor fan. Like, I like one song. I like Hours. That's the one. Well, I should say that I like Shake It Off too, because there's a really amazing Supernatural music video that goes to that I watch like once a month, and it makes me laugh till I cry. But anyway, yeah. So, Bree, buy or sell that Ichiro Oda, creator of One Piece, confirms that he personally chose the cast for One Piece live action series, including season 2. They were absolutely the perfect choice.
I believe that, because Oda's probably one of the few creators out there that has big control over his intellectual property.
He literally has a kill button if they don't do what he wants for the show. Like, he can literally kill it if they don't do what he wants.
And also, did you see like that wholesome video that Netflix put out like a week or two ago where he's playing with the new Lego sets?
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yes. It's fantastic. Okay, Kiona. I'm not calling you out for being the oldest one in this podcast, but I feel like I have to ask you this. Buy or sell that AOL will be discontinuing its dial-up internet service after 34 years in September.
That is such the end of an era, because like my very first experience online was in fact the AOL dial-up service. Back when we called them Macintoshes. And also, back when they actually had a launcher that would pop up when you booted them up that was called At Ease.
Didn't you also have to buy hours on like a thing?
And you had to buy hours. And you literally had to buy hours.
And that's how they get you.
That's how they got you. It was AOL and CompuServe, man. And it was like Netflix Navigator, or Netscape Navigator, I should say. Netflix on the brain.
I'll take
Netscape
Netflix
Navigator. And hell yeah. I mean, that's what Firefox is built off of, apparently.
Basically.
The bones of that.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, like, it's insane when you think about it. That was back when we thought the internet was going to bring us all knowledge and enlightenment and joy.
Well, it did one of those things, things we wanted to know. Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah. But yeah, so.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Mike.
man.
Oh, sorry. Mike.
No, it's insane.
Yes, it is. Buy or sell, for the first time in the franchise's 40-plus year history, we have a new rising star to play Rambo, and Noah Centineo is attached to star in John Rambo, a new Origins pick about the super soldier from Millennium.
I sell this. Not because of the actor.
Hello, Collins, by the way.
No, Noah's fine. I'm curious to see how he plays He-Man in the new Masters of the Universe movie, but
I'm very curious to see that.
But we don't need a John Rambo origin story because
that's
the origin
what
is First Blood.
Is.
Will he eat things that will make a Billy go puke?
Yes. Now, are we?
I gotta tell you though.
Go ahead,
Brock. You go ahead first.
No, I was gonna say, are we gonna see John Rambo just turning people into mist with a machine gun down a hill again, or is that gonna be too violent for a Rambo movie?
I'm fascinated to know what the hell people are seeing in this Centineo kid, because
it's gotta be something.
It's gotta be something. Is he like the most manliest man ever because he's playing He-Man and John Rambo? I mean, what else is he gonna remake Commando and be John Matrix next? Is he just gonna play a bunch of characters named John after this?
Is
he gonna remake Bloodsport and have him be the lead?
Oh,
is the character's name John He-Man?
John He-Man.
God.
Noah Centineo is the guy who's going to play Walker Johnson.
Yes. That's it. We found our Walker Johnson.
We found our Walker Johnson. It's Noah Centineo.
And his evil twin, Johnson Walker.
His evil Dick Sprinter.
You know what his evil twin would be? Okay, idea of Dick Sprinter would be is that it's really tiny and he just has giant moobs. And they're just like dragging him away.
It's too early to die.
Oh my god, I'm fucking crying.
No.
Oh my god.
Dick Sprinter with the giant boobs.
Richard Sprinter. My friends call me Dick. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking...
Okay.
Oh,
Jesus God. Okay.
that was a lot.
I
Okay.
gotta stop talking sometimes. Okay.
That was
Dear
that
God.
was good. We needed that.
He
Jesus Christ.
comes from an orphanage. His name's Richard,
Richard,
but
but
everyone
they
just calls him.
He couldn't run away from his past, and now he has to walk with Johnson.
Just dragging his moobs on the floor.
And the title of the movie will be Walking Hard.
Oh, jeez.
And its sequel, Harder.
Oh,
Walking Harder. Jesus God.
oh Jesus.
Okay, we
We're
gotta
gonna
move on.
We're gonna have a
That was
cinematic
too much.
universe pretty soon. Okay. Kiona, buy or sell that Zach Krieger says his Resident Evil script is done and he's already storyboarded the entire film. It has nothing to do with any of the other Resident Evil movies. Plus, in that regard, if I'm done, it'll feel fresh and edgy and weird. Not in the same regard. The story has literally nothing to do with any of the video games.
Listen,
Boo.
listen, Linda. All right. Look, I get it. I get that this guy is a very good filmmaker. I get it. Okay, I haven't seen Weapons yet, but I've heard nothing but good stuff. I saw Barbarian. I really liked it. How are you not going to include the characters from this franchise? How? Why? What's
Here's
wrong with this?
Here's the thing. I get everyone's like, they should just make a new one. Have something hot and fresh. Sure. But how about we get a series that has the characters in it that's done well first?
Yes. How about we do that first? My
Then we get
God,
creative.
What is wrong with this? I can't believe it. I'm sorry. I sell it. I sell it so hard.
Because
That's like
get-
it's an
Kiona,
automatic
keep in
strike
mind,
against it.
keep in mind, Kiona, we'll both admit they did come up with Ethan Winters in Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google Resident Evil 7.
Okay.
7 release date.
So is he talking about we're not going to include any of the original cast, like the original cast?
None of them. Got nothing to do with none of them. Resident Evil 7 came out in January 24th, 2017.
Right.
Resident Evil 1 game release date. 96!
Yeah. Okay.
20 years
20
before they decided to make a new character not related to anyone else
Yeah.
as a main character outside of
Yeah.
Sheva, who was still the side character to Chris.
Yeah.
We can't even get a movie that's good with the main characters, and we tried the last time and everyone gave up on it. Kriegers,
I
you
don't
can
know.
probably make really good movies. I've seen Barbarian, it was fantastic, but fuck!
Yeah. Yeah. Why? I mean, you better have a really good idea, and it better not be about Alice.
The sad part is, it sounds like it's a person who's just like a medic surviving in Raccoon City, which is something I don't want to do.
What is
'cause
this
it just
guy's obsession
sounds like a zombie movie, not a Resident Evil movie.
No,
Because
agree.
one thing that confuses people, and Mike, it might confuse you too, Resident Evil, at its actual core, is not a zombie movie.
No.
It is a virus movie that happens to make some people into zombies.
Yes.
It also
Yes.
makes people into freakazoid giant whales. It makes scorpions go big. It makes people turn into giant fucking centipede creatures on the top of buildings that have electricity powers. And they give people pyrokinesis sometimes. And it makes other people turn into big giant vampire titty ladies. It's not inherently zombies.
Yeah. This is true.
Everyone forgets that.
Yeah.
And
Look
it
at the
starts out
Las
with,
Plagas people too
Yes.
in Resident Evil 4. Same thing.
exactly. It starts out with beauty products. But all right, Mike.
Just like
Buy or
Batman
s-
89 warned us.
Damn right. can you tell me what kind of world we live in where a man dressed like a bat gets all my press? This town needs an enema. Anyway, moving on. Warner Brothers, Mike, buy or sell that Warner Brothers says they intend to release 12 to 14 films per year. 1 to 2 WB franchise films, 1 to 2 DC films, because that's different. 3 to 4 new line releases, including horror, because I had to specify that. 1 to 2 animated films, and 1 to 2 modestly budgeted original films.
Yeah, I buy that. This seems like a pretty healthy, like yearly slate.
Mm-hmm.
I am curious though, like what they qualify as a major
Original?
franchise film,
Or major so Harry Potter.
or like Minecraft or whatever.
That's the thing with them. They're gonna have to like start coming up with some, because inherently WB doesn't have that many. That's not Batman. And are you gonna have Harry Potter movies along with the show?
Wait,
No.
What about Lord of the Rings? Because we're doing that Gollum movie soon.
Oh God, right.
Yeah, guy, forgot about that thing. That's gonna be a smash hit up against my wall when I don't watch it. Good lord. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Well, we'll see. I don't know how they
Is what it
for
is.
Gollum.
As for the
sorry.
horror stuff, yeah, absolutely. Do more of that.
Holy Marquise, how's it going?
Whoa. There's a blast from
Holy
the past.
crap! Good to see you, man. Oh yeah, the new Mortal Kombat movie. That is New Line, isn't it?
Yep.
I forgot all about that. Holy crap, I forgot all about that. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. All right, Bree, buy or sell that AMC theaters are now looking to shorten ads shown at the beginning of movies following major studio backlash.
Thank God. I mean, my main theater is like a Regal. And for Fantastic Four a few weeks ago, I swear to Christ, it was like 30 minutes of commercials.
It's gotten bad. It's gotten really, really bad. But I'm happy, because even in my home theater, it gets stupid. Kiona, buy or sell that Ewan McGregor has confirmed he will return as Obi-Wan Kenobi in Ahsoka season 2. Ahsoka season 2.
I mean, okay, yeah. I guess I'll buy it as being true, but I don't know that it's gonna make the show any better. You know, it's kind of just whatever at this point.
I gotcha. Alrighty.
But yeah,
On
I
to
mean, I buy it as being true. It's good to see him in the role again. It's always good to see him in that role. It's fine.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, right.
That reminds me
Exactly,
of didn't you see that clip? I don't remember if it was on Conan or if it was on Graham Norton, where he's talking about driving with his kids, and someone like sped off on him on an intersection, and all of a sudden he like goes to chase him down. And,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden they get down him, he starts yelling at him, he's like, "You're speeding too fast, this and that," and the kid in the car goes, "That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi." He's more shocked at the fact he's getting bitched at than he actually did anything wrong in traffic. All right, so one thing that I thought was really cool, and I honestly hope happens. Akira Yamaoka, who is known for working on Silent Hill for the most part, has expressed his interest in working on a Resident Evil soundtrack. The legendary composer dropped comments during a promotional interview at one of his latest soundtrack works, which was for the game Dark Switch. Here he was asked, "Is there a dream franchise you'd like to work on?" Revealing Resident Evil as his answer. "Well, I'd really like to work in the Resident Evil franchise. It's a horror game I used to play a lot, so it would be great if I could get a chance. If I could have his twanging guitar
Oh yeah,
on a Resident Evil
cool.
game,
That would be badass, actually. Yeah, I can
Yes.
see that.
yes, it would." All right. I honestly wish I had the Michael Jordan picture to put up with this, but so Nintendo basically said, "Fuck them kids," and I love this so much. So, and a Japanese charity speedrun series has been forced to pull Nintendo titles from its latest event because the publisher believes the showcase of its games constitutes unauthorized use.
Are you kidding?
Event organizers say they will now have to ask explicit permission for each Nintendo game they want to showcase in the future. RTA in Japan announced yesterday that Nintendo games have been removed from its lineup of its next event, which runs August 8th through the August 9th through the 15th after contact with the publisher. According to translation from the article Automaton, Nintendo has said that a legal entity, they would have to ask for permission in advance to use any of the publisher's titles at future events. Games done quick and each typically benefits Doctors Without Borders, given the good vibes and tons of money for charity every year. I imagine most folks reading this would agree that these sorts of charity speedruns are a net good in the world, but Nintendo's got a long history of saying no to public exhibitions of its games.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous. They literally did say fuck them kids.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know what that supposedly comes from? The fuck them kids thing with Michael Jordan? Apparently, I guess during I don't know if this is true, but I've heard stories of it. Apparently, during the Space Jam shoot, they had to have a court constructed on the shooting thing for Mike to do. And then there was some charity thing where, like, if Mike missed like 100 if Mike made 100 free throws without missing, or no, if Mike missed a free throw, he had to make 100. And if he missed one, like, all those kids would be bought shoes.
Oh,
And he
God.
just sunk all of them and walked away. So the fuck them kids thing came from that, apparently.
That's actually hilarious.
What happened
I
to
love it.
Pokemon suing Pocket Pair? Is that still a thing? Hey, Marquise, I wish you would have been here last week. Do me a favor. They are still suing them, and the lawsuit evolved because now you can't even ride or use certain pals as gliders. Do me a favor, Marquise, and look up Pal Land,
Mm-hmm.
which is for sale currently on the Nintendo Switch. And tell me that Nintendo has a right to be suing Pocket Pair, and Pocket Pair should be suing Nintendo instead.
Yeah.
It's something. All right, so I suppose we can talk about that. Ending at the start of 2026, PS4 online support is going to be ending.
The shit? That seems quick.
It does.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, I know the PS5 is like bordering on like 5 years old now, but Jesus.
Wow. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's something. Oh, yeah. And here we get to talk about my favorite. So, hey guys, remember last week when the copy your homework assignment was a thing? That lawsuit happened, and Tencent went into a tailspin, changing all the promotional art for Lights Moratorium. So, post the copyright infringement lawsuit from Sony, Tencent and Polaris Quest have made several changes to the alleged Horizon copy Steam page. So, for those who are unaware, Tencent revealed Lights of Moratorium last year, which bears a striking resemblance to Sony's PlayStation popular series Horizon. And in the lawsuit against them, they alleged a copyright infringement, which it also revealed that at one point Tencent asked them to make a Horizon game, and Sony said no. So then, according to a new report by the Gaming Post, Lights of Moratorium's Steam page now features a revised description and promotional image that is different and reduced screenshots and a new release window. So, the new description, the old description spoke about several elements that were linked in the Horizon universe, including colossal machines, mechanimals. The new description has removed these words, mechanimals, and advanced technology. Now it mentions overcoming challenges of survival and carving a place for yourself in this unforgiving land. The old description was, in a world overrun by colossal machines, explore a vast open world, build your base of operations, advancing technology, train mechanimals, and take on formidable bosses. Starting from a primitive age, forge a new path of development, defy the mechanation, survive the mechanimals. New one! Make smart use of everything around you to stay alive and face off against formidable bosses. Every step is fraught with danger and requires courage. Only overcoming the challenges of survival you can carve out a place for yourself in this unforgiving land.
Fraught with danger.
So,
and mechanimals. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Danger.
Can't say that.
Mystery. Revelry.
So they changed the key art to look less Horizon-y. So now this is what it all add. And now it's now scheduled to be released in Q4 of 2027.
Wow.
Which means they pretty much have to rebuild the entire game and redesign every asset.
Which means we're gonna have a new art style when that game comes out.
So there's now a moratorium on Light of Mutirum.
You want to know what's great about this too? I saw someone bring it up. The game looks and plays like Horizons, but people were watching the trailers and stuff, and every boss they showed has a borderline copy and pasted moveset from bosses in Elden Ring.
Ruh-roh.
Why would Tencent go to Sony and say, we want to make a Horizon sequel for you?
And then when they say no, they go,
they already had the assets.
Oopsie poopsie. We came up with that one on our own, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Look,
I mean, why would they think Sony would be like, why would they think Sony would be like, you know what, we're gonna just
let this go?
Yeah.
We have court documents.
We're absolutely gonna turn over a franchise to you guys. Like, seriously.
Yeah, it's unfucking real. I couldn't believe that. It's unbelievable. But all right, yeah, so that was that. Roblox, the online gaming program wildly popular with children and teenagers, is rolling out an open source version of artificial intelligence systems it says can help preemptively detect predatory language in game chat. I also see that, so I don't know if it was a parody or not, but supposedly Chris Hansen is like making a documentary about Roblox.
Okay.
I need to see if that was actually true. Hold on. Chris Hansen, Roblox.
Yeah, please.
Chris Hansen asked Roblox to take a seat right over here.
Oh my god.
Broadcast journalist Chris Hansen, known for his To Catch a Predator series on Dateline, has joined the investigation of Roblox over children's exploitation. Roblox's stock has fallen, and concerns of youth-centric gaming and social platforms fail to. On Roblox, seen as tumbling 6.3 on the news, the Louisiana General has sued the company, claiming it fails to enforce safety controls to protect children. Was it just yeah. Yeah, so he's not making a documentary, but he's actively investigating them on like allegations of like trial predatory practices inside the game.
That's just wild.
It's wild. It's
crazy.
It makes my day, it does. It truly does make my day. All right, everyone, reset the clock. Brock is going to be talking about K-pop Demon Hunters again. Watched it on the flight home, I did. Just as good the second time, and I still fucking cried when What It Sounds Like plays. All right, so keep in mind, before this all started, we went and checked the Netflix charts. It's number one again globally, and somehow Elektra's number 7. Everyone keep that in mind, and Megamind is number 6.
Yeah.
Megamind's just internal.
Megamind I can understand.
Okay, so the feat that has not happened in forever, Golden by Huntrix from K-pop Demon Hunters has reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. The first number 1 female K-pop group artist to ever do this. There has been different charts that Blackpink has been on top of. Trust me, I did the research. It's specifically for this one. And the biggest that Blackpink got close, which shocked me, was 13 with Ice Cream. That really shocks me that they never got any closer. The first girl group to do this since Destiny's Child.
Jeez.
And the second song from an animated film to reach this in a decade. I believe the other one was Bruno.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
There was a kid 2 rows in front of me on the plane that was watching it when I went to New York last week. Nice. Yeah, it's so good. Like, and me and my daughter are going to the theater to watch. Yes, that's what I was just about to talk about. That they're getting a sing-along version in theaters, where more theaters are asking about them because they're actively selling out faster than they can put them out. But the best part, Netflix is so petty. Kiona, can you grab that for me?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Netflix is so petty that they held one at their own theater for themselves before the other ones went out so that they could say they did it first. But yeah, it's fantastic. Like, I watched it and like I took my headset off to like talk with the stewardess lady that was like bringing the stuff down. And then the guy was like, I was waiting for you to take your headset off. It's so good, right? I'm like, what? He's like, oh, it's so. And then we sat there and talked about the songs we liked for like a half an hour before I went back to watching it. I don't think it. Okay. I don't know if I know we mentioned this before. Everybody in the chat included, everybody in here, what's your favorite song from Demon Hunters? Mine is What It Sounds Like.
Very good.
Same. It's either between
Free's really good.
that
Yeah,
or
Free's
How
great.
It's Done.
How It's
Done. I really like. Yeah.
Yes. Mike?
It's either Golden, Takedown, or What It Sounds Like.
What? Shockingly, the one, and it's not because I dislike it. I don't dislike Junie. Oh, 100% when the second verse when he starts rapping. Oh my goodness, it's so good. But shockingly, and it's not because I'm saying it's bad. My least favorite song out of all those tracks that are ones that are sang by the Saja Boys or Huntrix is Soda Pop.
I get it.
Catchy.
Like, Your Idol is infinitely better than Soda Pop is, in my opinion.
Your Idol, I think, is probably one of the greatest villain songs that we've had in like the last decade.
100%.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah. And the visuals, too, when they're performing it. That is what Disney used to make their movies like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was picturing if Scar was in a K-pop band, that's what it would look like.
Now you got me picturing Scar in a
like
K-pop band,
when Baby's doing that whole, like, dragging his hand down his face and all that and posing, I'm like, this is what it used to be like for actual musicals in like, animated films. Bring this stuff back. Oh, it's so good. But all right. So we were praising Sony Animation. I compared the music to Princess and the Frog. That's very true. You're not wrong. You really are not wrong. We talked about how Sony was taking more swings with stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently they're not confident enough, and it bit them in the ass. Bad. Because apparently Sony will only make $20 million from K-pop Demon Hunters. Sony developed, produced the movie for more than $100 million. Rights were sold to Netflix after shopping around. It's the second most popular Netflix movie of all time. Will likely become a $1 billion franchise, and Golden just hit the top 100 on the Billboard Hot. That is.
I mean, because Mike, we were talking about this in chat earlier, just to like give some context, and not like the shit that Cartoon Brew is trying to stay off. You know, when they missed the important part, saying, "Oh yeah, Netflix also like financed the remaining budget of the movie too, and guaranteed Sony like $20 million." And I just to kind of get that information out there, but also I think you have to keep in context. This decision was made back in 2021
when the Mitchell's Machines was like one of the biggest hits that year.
Yeah, like it was such a big hit, like internally, like it literally changed like Netflix trajectory. And I know this from talking with like, you know, people in the industry during that time. Like it literally changed like Netflix forever and like the direction of how they were going to develop things. But you also have to imagine in 2021, theatrical animation was not doing great. Like a lot of it was still heavily affected by COVID. So Netflix is saying, hey, we've had a good relationship. This property looks pretty good. It fits our kind of like older demo that we're looking for. I'll tell you what, we'll help finish paying off the production budget. We'll guarantee you $20 million. So make sure that you guys definitely, you know, make a profit from this, and we'll just take everything carte blanche. So in Sony's defense, at the time, that sounded like a pretty good deal. Like Netflix was just basically making sure, hey, you're going to make money is from this no matter what, and we'll foot some of the bill.
It does, but I'm still in the mind of Sony, who is a company that publishes music in around that time when you could not escape Blackpink, Twice, New Jeans, or BTS to save your fucking life.
And the thing that makes it even better for me is that they're like, this animation stuff. I don't know that Spider-Verse and stuff. I don't know, guys. But you know what's gonna definitely make money? The not Spider-Man cinematic universe. That Madam Web. That's where the money is, baby.
When we got tricked into
Mhm.
re-releasing Morbius.
And it bombed twice.
I still have an actual hard time, like, just mentally knowing that they actually were duped into putting Morbius in theaters a
I know.
second time.
That's
That they
still one
thought
of
it
the
was a
funniest
good
things that the
thing.
internet has ever done.
It might be the best trick that people on Twitter have ever pulled. Oh, we love it to death. Like, it got to the point of where my friend, a good buddy of mine, Chris, he is not a media illiterate person. He's very smart, one of the best people I know. He did not want to watch the movie. He is a diehard Marvel fan, loves everything Spider-Man. He had to actually come up and ask me out of genuine curiosity if he said Morbin time in the film.
I would have made it 1,000 times better, to be honest.
Because he's like, I don't know who to believe anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Crazy to think it was sold at Netflix 4 years ago. Yeah, it's insane. They're gonna well, anyway. All right, so we have some other. You guys have any thoughts? Oh, we talked about that last week, Marquise. We thought that Matt and Trey, when they went into Paramount, said an amount, laughed, and then they said yes, and then they walked out and dropped to the floor and thanked God that they didn't do the math, because that's $30 million an episode. And this is all. I'm here from now on. Hey, Mark, I'll have you gladly, man. I also wouldn't be against having you on the podcast every now and then too, buddy. Seriously, I miss talking with you. But every Tuesday, typically around 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, I also doing the math with $30 million an episode. That's typically $1 million a minute.
Yeah.
Of animation.
It's an insane amount.
That's nuts. That's actually insane. But all right, so we're gonna get looking at some stuff here. Vought Rising begins filming this month. An origin story for Soldier Boy and Stormfront follows a murder mystery set in the 1950s. Cast includes Jensen Ackles, Aya Cash, Mason Dye, I'm gonna guess?
Yeah, Mason Dye.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Posey, and Will Hockman. Once upon a time, there were four American as apple pie. These four were American as apple pie. Say hello to Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy, Mason Dye as Bomb Sight, Elizabeth Posey as Private Angel, and Will Hackman as Torpedo in Vought Rising, a new original story of the world of the boys in production this month. We also have some photos of the suits, which I think look great.
I think it looks really good, honestly.
I did it again.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, hell yeah.
That
Damn.
looks awesome. That suit looks fantastic. I got here. That one looks really good. And just, I love how classy and simple that is. That looks sharp as hell. I love that so much. That looks really good.
Yeah,
But-
good costume design.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I really like it. How it's just simple. How that would be back then. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. I'll be definitely setting into that right away. That looks
Seems
good.
it from the description of it, it sounds very Watchmen to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that 100%.
Oh, by the way, before we get off the topic, just a
Mhm.
PSA. Gen V Season 2 drops September 17th.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how close that is.
Nice. I'm excited.
Gen V's good. I like Gen V just as much as the boys.
I
It-
honestly
it-
might
it-
like
probably
it
a
even
little
more.
more.
I like that
Yeah.
it genuinely feels different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was just be, it's the boys, but in college, but like, no, that like genuinely feels like a different show. But it still feels like it's in the boys, which is hard to pull off. All right, this just in. James Gunn again is telling people that they're being stupid on Twitter. James Gunn addresses a fan's question that Superman must earn $650 million to break even. Quote, Anyone saying that doesn't have an understanding of the film business, and we would be idiots to make a first in a franchise film that would need that much to be profitable.
I think everyone just needs to shut up about Superman by now.
Please keep telling me to watch it. Have you not watched
For
The
real.
Boys, Marquise? I love it to death. I know it's not for everybody, but I love The Boys to death. It's really good. But I love The Boys, and Gen V as well as I love it to death. It's one of the best things on Amazon, in my opinion. Yeah, check it out. Seriously, Marquise. Alrighty. One thing that I'm shocked finally got anything out of it. Gina Carano and Disney have settled their legal dispute. We look forward to identifying opportunities to work with Miss Carano in the near future. The Walt Disney Company and Walt Disney and Lucasfilm are pleased to announce that we have reached an agreement with Miss Carano to resolve the issues in her pending lawsuit against the companies. Miss Carano was always well respected by her directors, co-stars, and staff, and she worked hard to perfect her craft while treating her colleagues with kindness and respect. With this lawsuit concluded, we may look forward to identifying opportunities to work together with Miss Carano in the future. What in the actual hell did they find that they gave up on this? That's terrifying.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like this is like, here's some money, now get the fuck out of here.
That's very much what it reads like, because identifying opportunities.
The fact that they didn't just stomp her out, there was something credible that she had against them if they gave up on this. Because Disney, outside of Bo DeMeo, when he decided to ruin his own damn life afterwards, they don't give people chances.
No.
Ever. I don't know what she did, but I feel like there's something behind closed doors that they did to Gina that we don't know. Like, even more that's out in the public, that they kind of went, she's just not going to give up on that until it's said, so we're just going to pay you off and say that we never had a problem. Please give up on the lawsuit, please?
The only thing I can possibly imagine is if it was a breach of contract on Disney's end. That's the only thing I can think of.
Because she was doing fine with all of her stuff, and she was supposed to be in more things. She had to have gotten badly screwed over. Nope, I will try after my TWD. Oh, what am I blanking?
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead third run. Oh my gosh. Does that include all the spin-offs too, buddy? All right. We talked about... Okay, there's one more quote from Zach Krieger down here that I forgot to get that I suppose I should get in here. Zach Krieger says, Resident Evil film will be an original story in a universe and not including any characters from the games. I'm not going to tell Leon's story because Leon's story got told in the games. Fans already have that. I remember I did want to have this because, Mike, I'm going to ask you because you talked with me about this, about how it would feel to have an original character in whatever. Do you make a Superman movie and then make it about his buddy from the coffee shop only?
Well, no, because the story is about Superman.
But Mike, you have that in comics already. Why would you make a movie about Superman if you already have comics? Why would you adapt anything? It's already there.
I mean, yeah, you bring up a good point.
I don't mean to be the guy that points out the really dumb statements, but that statement's dumb. You can have Leon Kennedy and make his story slightly different. He goes down this hallway and shoots 10 zombies over there. It doesn't have to be the exact cutscenes from the game.
That's
but you can still have him in the you can still have him in the RPD. Like, you could actually have him have a relationship with a woman for once. That would be an interesting twist. Not have him be freaking cock teased by Ada for 4 movies straight. But anyway,
you know what this is actually starting to remind me of? The more Krieger is talking about it, he's kind of doing what Until Dawn did, where they had just different characters, but set in the universe.
Here's the thing, though. Here's what I'm going to perfectly describe to you what the Until Dawn thing was. All right. The Until Dawn movie. set in the universe of Until Dawn technically is like saying Resident Evil, but you put aliens in it, but it's technically still in Raccoon City. Because, like, the restart when you die thing, you die in Until Dawn, you're just dead. The entire fact is to see how many people you can stay alive. So, like, it would be like if, how do I want to say this? What even would be a good comparator? If I took Dead Rising and slapped Resident Evil's name on it.
Okay.
Because you basically just made a Silent Hill movie with that Until Dawn movie and called it Until Dawn. Which, it wouldn't have been a half-bad Silent Hill movie for an Americanized version of it. But, yeah, it's, Anyway, now, on to Zach Krieger's script that he has wrote that he wants to turn in, called Henchmen. It follows a low-level henchman in Gotham who gains notoriety by incapacitating Batman through a stroke of luck. Harley Quinn and Joker have roles in the story. He hasn't pitched it to DC yet. This sounds like that one episode of Batman the Animated Series.
It's very
Yeah, it
much, yeah.
does.
That's
It- yeah,
immediately.
The
Exactly
manual for
that.
Batman.
Immediately.
Yes.
Immediately. So I think he has a little bit of an obsession with bringing it down to like low-level nobodies in these universes and trying to make movies out of that. And it's like, and they said apparently that if they do go ahead with this script, it doesn't really have a lot of Batman, Joker, or Harley in it.
No, I would
So it's
imagine that's
really going to be focused on the henchman
Yeah,
guy.
this reeks of like Arrowverse. Like that's like the vibe I'm feeling.
Umbreon, he had like one guy and he was a coffee shop dude. I don't get that critique whatsoever. But
I mean,
anyway,
no, but what I'm saying is that he's doing this with the Resident Evil movie, and Krager is doing this with the Resident Evil movie, and he's doing this with this henchman movie. And this sounds like it fits more within the context of like a cinematic universe like DC Comics, but it still really seems like that episode of Batman the Animated Series, and it's still just like, I don't know that we need a movie of this. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to picture the trailer they sell people off of this to get them in a theater.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna have Batman, Joker, and Harley in it, obviously.
Well, I
Like,
get
that's-
that, but like, I'm just trying to picture a person who is an average film goer and goes,
Yeah.
"Hey guys, we got this film about this guy who's a low-level nobody with a wrench that hit Batman with a banana peel, and he knocked himself out."
Remember that series that was on like NBC or something?
Oh, Powerless?
Powerless? Yeah.
That I didn't mind. The like chaos happening with the stupidity of like superheroes happening.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like that's what it reminds me of too. It reminds
imagine-
me of a mixture of that.
what I'm
and the
picturing
animated
is,
series,
what if it
so.
was about the show of that show's janitor?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
What's the whole movie gonna be?
Yeah, I don't know. And how many people would actually honestly go see that?
I mean,
Unless you were to bring in, Batman and Joker more than apparently what's planned.
I think I just need to see what James's reaction is to this pitch.
Yeah.
a lot just to see what the hell is going on. I would be the morbid curiosity person in that, and I would watch it just to make a YouTube video about it. But he's honestly got a point. The only people, a lot of what would draw it in would be the people to honestly say, how the hell did you make a movie out of this?
Yeah.
Honestly. That's all it would be.
So maybe it would have like a good first weekend and then word of mouth.
Maybe.
Maybe not great.
Like, if this movie is genuinely well written, it would do okay if it cost like 5 cents to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, like keep the budget low. Don't go more than like, I don't know, 40, 50 million.
Here's a question. Who to sell this movie, the main character who banana peeled Batman and is a low-level crook, and he's the main character, who are you casting with enough star power to get casual fans to watch this movie? And you cannot say Daniel Day-Lewis.
Jesse Plemons.
I don't know. No, I got it. Ben Affleck will be the henchman.
Henry Cavill.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, I got it. We're gonna get Pauly Shore.
No,
Oh, hell yeah.
I got
Pauly
I got a better one.
Oh, boy.
Walker Johnson.
Dick Sprinter.
Dick Sprinter. They're the henchmen.
Oh, you know who should play Dick Sprinter? Josh
Who?
Whedon.
Jesus.
He doesn't deserve to play Dick
No.
Sprinter. Cameron
He does
Monaghan.
not deserve it.
Oh boy.
Cameron Monaghan.
Let's go.
Oh my
no,
god. That's amazing, honestly.
what's his face that played Bruce in
Alan Tudyk.
Gotham?
Oh,
Oh my god.
hold on, it's coming to me.
can't think of
David Mazouz.
David Mazouz, yeah. Man, yeah. Noah Centineo. There we go. Noah Centineo.
There it is.
Yeah,
You nailed it. It's Noah
Noah
Centineo.
Centineo. That's it right there. There you go. He's the
Noah
manliest
Centineo's gonna
man.
be
He's
a
more manly
busy
than
man.
Batman.
Yes.
Like you know, Santineo's on his Pedro Pascal career trajectory.
He wishes he was Pedro Pascal.
What if it was Pedro
It's
Pascal?
the Pedro Pascal of fatherless characters.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Of childless characters, I should say.
Childless characters, yeah.
All right, so I just thought this was kind of interesting. Josh Brolin revealed that he passed on playing Portich, I believe it was. in
Portich.
Avatar. Portich, the guy
Yeah,
who
now
was
I'm
played
looking at it
by
because
Stephen
Stephen
Lang.
Lang. Yeah,
yeah, I mean
Mm.
now I'm looking at it and you mention it, I'm like, yeah, that does kind of seem like a Josh Brolin type.
it does.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
It
always
really
crazy
does.
to me because Stephen Lang was always one of the guys who I pictured
Yeah.
to play Cable.
Yes.
Yep.
So, like, they had the switcheroo. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So, we got some merger business going on here. Disney Plus and Hulu are now just becoming a big happy family.
Yeah.
You know what? It's about time this happens because for the longest time, a lot of Hulu exclusives in like because Hulu is just a US company around the world. Disney Plus had Star, which had all the adult, like more adult programming. So now it's just kind of more corporate synergy.
I mean,
Mhm.
this was like always the plan. Like, and I know, you know, capitalism bad, but I'm like, the actuality is Hulu's UI is kind of like out of date and sucks. And it doesn't make sense to have
Yeah.
two separate apps for like
Oh,
offering the same thing. And most of Hulu's like most popular shows have been front and center on Disney Plus for a while, like Only Murders in the Building, which is coming back next month, and I am so excited.
yes.
I was just watching Alien Earth on Disney Plus because I have the bundle thing. So, yeah.
And the fact that I can say that Ryuko Mautoi is a Disney princess because I can watch Kill la Kill on Disney now because of Hulu.
Oh right.
This is true.
So Satsuki Kiryuing, Ryuko Mautoi, and Mako Mankanchuk are officially Disney princesses. Yes! And Ragyo Kiryuing is an evil step bitch. All right. So, like
This is
Bree,
true.
I have genuine conversations quite a bit with friends of mine that have like watched a decent amount of bad parenting anime of like who is genuinely actually worse, Gendo Akari or Ragyo Kiryuing. Like,
I would have to say Ragyo kind of gets like an edge. Like Shinji's dad, like
he tried to rewrite the entire world because his wife died and he had a really bad
yeah,
last name.
which you can at least kind of like sympathize with that. Rockio is just like a selfish bitch.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they bring that up, and then they also bring up that like she gets partially influenced by the now I'm forgetting them.
The life fibers.
The life fibers, yeah, it's
But she still made her choices.
yeah, it's something.
Yeah, I don't think the life fibers told her to assault her daughter.
No. No. Goku is still the top. I like how Goku just isn't there for his kids, and he's worse than the guy that tried to rewrite the world because his wife died, or because his wife died in the experiment he was composing. She didn't even die; she disappeared, and he turned her into an alien. I can describe that, and I'm not spoiling Neon Genesis whatsoever.
No, you're not.
Yeah, in 2025, I am no longer entertaining Goku is the worst dad discourse because he's not even top 10.
It's really sad that it's like, who's the worst dad in anime? And people can start making a list of. Like, it's very rare that you get a Ragyu Kiryuing in there. Normally, the moms are sweet and caring and end up dead in a fridge. It's almost always the dads. Muzan is second. You're not wrong. He's up there. And also, is it the dad that does it in Dororo? That makes the deal? Or am I thinking of that wrong? That makes the deal to like sell his soul to the demons. That's why when he comes back, he's got to like get his body. Was that his dad? Who was that? It's been a minute since I watched Dororo. Anyway, but I still have to finish that actually. Shao Tucker does one bad thing. I'll understand that one bad thing is really bad, but it's still the one. Yeah. It's that's one thing we should honestly do. We should have a bad dad off.
Does it have to be dads, or can it be the moms too?
The problem is you're going to have more, I can't think of off the top of my head that many bad anime moms.
Fair.
Because they normally die. Either the dad turns bad or the mom dies. It's one of the two, but yeah, anyway.
Speaking of that, Von Hohenheim might also be a good contender for bad dad.
Who is that from?
FMA.
Oh, I forgot his name.
Oh,
goodness, I forgot his name. Okay, all right. Anyways,
he's like a dark horse on being a terrible parent.
He's a dark horse in the race of bad dads. We'll make a bad dad tier list one of these days for a podcast. All right, so just a little thing I thought was interesting. I heard rumors that they were doing a Life is Strange adaptation. I don't know if it's actually true, but it would be really fun to play Max Caulfield. Wednesday star Emma Myers revealed that she would like to be Max from Life is Strange as a dream role. I'm telling you right now, that would be perfect casting.
I can very much see that. Yeah.
Her as Max Caulfield would be literally perfect. Slap some brown hair on that girl, and she's literally just Max.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be perfect. Alrighty, so on to some more Disney stuff. Disney is paying $1.6 billion for WWE streaming rights. The 5-year deal will begin in 2026 and includes the U.S. streaming rights to WWE's PLEs and events. Goodbye, Peacock, because getting rid of you. It will air on ESPN, and we'll see the Disney-owned company pay $325 million per year to WWE for broadcasting rights. WWE's PLE's offerings are set to debut on ESPN's streaming service, which is planned to launch later this year, and it costs $29.99 a month. Everyone freaked out about that, but there is actually a very good side to this. It's so stupid that Disney did not lead with this. If you have ESPN through your cable provider, Comcast, DirecTV, Hulu Plus Live TV, YouTube TV, etc., you will get all the WWE pay-per-views per free at no extra charge. not paying the $30. This $30 thing is literally for everyone who cut cable and every form of it completely that just has streaming services.
Oh,
so if you have
that
anything like
makes more
YouTube
sense.
TV, Hulu Live TV, any of that, you still get it through the ESPN and whatever on TV. You can just watch it through there. But they didn't lead. But they didn't lead with that. They went, yeah, you can watch it on the $30 app each month.
Yeah.
Lead with the free option, Disney. What are we doing? More releases are to come for ESPN, DirecTV, Charter Communications, Hulu, Fobu TV, and Verizon Fios supply the pay-per-views at no additional cost. If you have anything else, you have to pay the $30 streaming service. And again, at the end, no idea why WWE isn't leading with this. All right, so thing happened that sucks, but we have to bring it up.
Yeah.
Terrence Stamp has passed away, and apparently, and just trying to lighten the mood, apparently Netflix was doing a service by dropping the greatest, most well-known and well-received superhero property he has ever been in on Netflix, Elektra, to make sure that all of us could celebrate his life properly. But no,
albeit he wasn't bad as Stick necessarily. He was not bad as Stick.
That's solid casting.
Yeah, that is actually really solid casting.
It is solid casting, but yeah, how was he set? How old was he again?
I believe he was.
He passed away at 87.
87. Yep.
There was another. Who was that? What was it? Yes. The other one that I wanted to bring up, just shortly, we can go back to Terrace. Joe Cariff, the graphic designer famous for creating the iconic James Bond 007 gun logo, died at 103.
Oh,
what a life.
Jeez.
But back to Terrence Stamp, honestly. Oh, Kiona, what was the one you reminded me of that he was in? Not Elektra. There was another one we mentioned before the podcast started. Shoot, it was another bad one.
The Haunted Mansion.
The Haunted Mansion. That's what it was.
That was Bree, I believe, not me.
Oh, that was Bree that mentioned it. But yeah, either way,
yes,
that
it was me.
Yeah.
Which, but by the way, I mean, like on a technical level, the newer Haunted Mansion movies like more accurate, but I have a soft spot for the 2003 Eddie Murphy one. If anything, that Raven cover of Stevie Wonder's Superstition kind of low-key slaps.
Well, that's where that came from.
Yes.
I
forgot he was
about
in Smallville.
He was in Smallville.
He's Jor-El.
I'm watching. Pringle and I are doing a Smallville rewatch, and we're and I'm always telling her about Terrence Stamp being in that. Yeah, the original Zod.
Yeah.
They even like in Smallville when they had Zod take over Lex's body in season 5 and stuff, and then when he exorcises him out of there, the visual effect kind of looks like Terrence Stamp.
Yep.
They made it sort of look like him. So yeah, Chancellor Valorum and Star Wars.
Yes.
Prequels as well. Yeah.
Another movie of his that I quite enjoyed, haven't seen in a while though, The Adjustment Bureau with Matt Damon and
Adjustment
Emily
Bureau,
Blunt.
yeah, that's right. He still has one of my favorite line readings of all time in Superman 2, when he's standing right in front of the president, he's taking over the White House, and then the president guy like kneels before him, and he goes, "Oh my God," and just is like, Zod. So perfect. Makes me laugh every single time.
I forgot that he was in Static Shock for an episode.
He was in Static
Really?
Shock? Wow. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim, they had everyone
Great
on
voice.
Static.
So yeah, perfect voice acting. I love the fact that he goes from Zod to Jor-El. Like
yeah, he was also the
career trajectory.
I forgot he was the Prophet of Truth in Halo 3.
Yes, that's right. He was the Prophet of Truth in Halo 3. That was jarring for me because like the in Halo 2 is a different voice guy. It's Michael Wincott.
Yeah.
and they have such different, like, they're both great, but they have such different sort of sounding voices that it was a little jarring for me. But then I was like, oh, it's Terrence Stamp. We're safe.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
And then there's also Yes Man, the Jim
Yeah,
Carrey
Yes
movie.
Man is fantastic. I like Yes
Yeah,
Man.
Get Smart.
It's one of his underappreciated movies. Like Get Smart. That was really good too. Again, another movie where The Rock was genuinely a good actor back when he
Rock was actually good in that.
had less
Bowfinger.
acting experience somehow. Good lord. That feels like a lifetime ago. Yes Man is funny.
We're actually, we're talking about Terrence Stamp, the voice of, you know how he does Jor-El's voice, Pringle, in Smallville. That's what we're talking about.
The old lady romp. But
Yeah.
that was. But yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, sad news, but he had a great life and
Oh, absolutely.
left behind a fantastic legacy. So,
Oh, 100%.
we should all be so lucky.
We should. All right, to lighten the mood a teeny bit, we have some casting calls that Mike threw in here. The first one, for those that don't know if watched, this is basically we just drop something in here, mainly superhero roles that we wouldn't mind casting around. And the first one is Booster Gold, just in case it is not Kumail Nanjiani. Who else? You know, it's a person who I want to be the other character in here, but I could see him as Booster Gold, which is Glenn Powell.
I was thinking Glenn Powell.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell would be really good.
I was thinking Glenn Powell for sure.
Glenn Powell would be immaculate as him. He has that, can have that swarmy, douchebaggy attitude if need be. And
I almost want like a Neil Patrick Harris as Skeets, like to do the voice of Skeets or something.
I like that.
That would be pretty good. I'd like that. Yeah, he would be perfect as Skeets. You know who we should get to play Skeets because he's a really loved robot voice?
Alan Tudyk.
No, Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. Yes. Can Booster be like the guardian of something? So he says, "Wake up, guardian."
Yes, and then in the next movie, we replace him with Nolan North.
Brilliant.
Actually, Nolan North as Skeets was pretty good. That's automatic right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against that. Bob Odenkirk as Cyborg Superman. Be half bad.
For Booster Gold, the number one
Yeah.
choice that I've had for a while is Billy Magnuson.
Remind me of him again?
He was
Noah Centineo.
God damn it.
good lord. We're never gonna escape that man.
No, we're not. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was the prince in Aladdin, and he was another prince in Into the Woods.
You know who should voice Skeets? Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
Love it.
I think I would genuinely love that casting more than anything in my life.
Honestly, that'd be
Kryptonian
fantastic.
motherfucker, do you speak it? Oh, shit.
Shit.
I know that forever ago. Oh no, that would have been a bad role no matter what, even if we had that. Who else? Shoot. Man, I'm kind of blanking. Alan Tudyk wouldn't be a half bad Skeets either.
Alan Tudyk would actually rock as Skeets, but he's just done so many robots.
He really truly has.
What about Ben Schwartz?
Ben Schwartz would be a pretty good Skeets.
But I need
that
need
would
him to
work.
play
Oh, it's
Classic Man.
Booster?
As Booster?
The thing with Ben that it's nothing against him, but I need to have the chiseled like movie star jaw kind of deal looking to Booster Gold for me.
Justin Hartley.
Yeah.
Justin Hartley.
Justin Hartley.
Yeah.
Is that a lateral move going from playing Oliver Queen in
Queen
Smallville to
and
playing Booster Gold?
Yeah. Man, if he didn't have roughly 800 pounds of muscle, I could honestly see the Blue Mountain State version of Alan Richson being a really good Booster Gold.
If they made a Booster Gold movie around the time of Blue Mountain State, then he'd be
perfect.
like perfect.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill wants to be Ted Cord.
Yeah, he does. You know what? I'm
Yeah.
with you on that. I am so with you.
Alan Tudyk wouldn't be bad. Shoot.
Can you imagine
Ron
Alan
as Daniel
Tudyk
Savage.
as Booster and playing off of Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner?
God.
That would just be a shit show of epic proportions. I would love it so much.
I wouldn't know how to handle to get through scenes with that. But yeah, we got that pretty well narrowed down. And here's the stupid part. The same answer I had for my original Booster Gold will be the same guy I cast as Oliver Queen.
Yep.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could actually
Glenn-
see him as Oliver Moore.
Glenn
Even.
would be perfect. He has like the exact facial structure that I would picture
Mhm.
Oliver as. And I could picture him having the genuine beard. Because, like, here's the thing. You know how everyone's like, the glasses don't work for Superman? And then they're like, yeah, well, here's a picture of Zoe Deschanel where her hair's normal, and in this she has a haircut where it's 3 inches shorter and she has bangs. See? The glasses would totally work, even though they're too complete. No. Stop with those stupid comparisons. The one that works less is people forgetting that Oliver Queen has this giant beard.
Yeah, because they've been trained by Arrow and Smallville to think he doesn't.
It's so weird, which I appreciate. Arrow gave him the beard and the
eventually
fast
he got
forward.
it.
That was good. But
Yeah.
who else? You know, Justin Hartley's probably not busy.
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler.
Yeah, I was
wouldn't
gonna
be bad.
say Austin Butler. Yeah, I could see he playing a mean Oliver.
You know, Scarlett Johansson.
Yes,
Damn it.
Scarlett Johansson. And Noah Centineo. Just switch them out in between scenes.
Honestly, if anyone's gonna be Plastic Man, I want it to be Ben Schwartz.
Same.
Okay, I could see that for sure.
Who else to be Oliver? I know there's some that I'm blanking on hard. I know that the fan cast back in the day. Do you guys remember that Supermax movie that was supposed to happen?
Yes.
That would have been really good.
I do, in fact.
I know
Oh,
that
I know the fan cast you're talking about. It's Charlie Hunnam.
it's Charlie Hunnam. I don't
Charlie
believe that
Hunnam.
much. But, like, I think it'd be okay. I don't think he quite has what I saw that. Hey, man, she was the major. Did work. They just need to bring back Karen Fukuhara to be Katana.
Yeah, just bring her
Yes.
back, really. She was great.
Yeah.
She was perfect.
Yeah, actually give her something this time.
Yes, absolutely. Who else to be? I almost said who else to be Glenn Powell.
Noah
Who else?
Centineo could be Glenn
Noah
Powell.
Centineo could definitely be Glenn Powell. Come on, there's gotta be something else here. You know? I could see Anthony Starr pulling that off.
I could absolutely see that. I could see him pulling off Booster Gold, for God's sake.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
Honestly,
Yeah, that he's
That would
got
be
the
the
face that I would imagine.
total
Booster having.
180 of like Homelander.
While we're on the topic, what about Black Canary?
Ooh.
Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
That one's pretty
Yeah.
good. If she got the fight choreography down and could actually handle herself, I would not be against Sydney Sweeney.
Only if
Fair.
Glenn Powell is
Oh my god, I can't handle those two. Man, that is too much of good-looking people to be on screen. And you know, that'd be a lot of good-looking people on screen at once. Black Canary, eh? Black Canary. Scarlett Johansson. No, Noah Centineo. Shoot. Black Canary. I'm trying to picture a more
Well,
Kinda-
well, what about this? What if we reunited our
Oh, so that's pretty, yeah.
Twisters stars and
Yes,
have
actually.
Daisy Edgar Jones?
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
I don't think we have that. MM actors for Black Lightning. That would actually be kind of sick. To be perfectly honest.
That would be pretty kick ass, honestly.
I could genuinely see that like working.
He needs to be in more stuff. Everybody in that cast does.
Absolutely.
Oh, how did I have nothing against the Jimmy Olsen we have now,
Mm-hmm.
but I just pictured Jack Quaid as Jimmy Olsen and I can't get it out of my head.
Ah, dude.
Damn.
That is
Yeah.
He could also be a good Plastic Man.
Yeah, he could be
I
a
could
good
see that,
Plastic Man
too.
for real.
Yeah, that could work really well.
What about Jack Quaid for Oliver Queen?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know.
in the maybe category.
I
on
would
that
need
one,
I
too.
would need to see more stuff that like not quite Novocaine, but like some more like actual action stuff to kind of get that out of him.
Fair enough.
But
Yeah.
man, I'm trying to imagine who I'm blanking on his name. Carl Urban.
Yeah,
could he
Carl
be?
Urban.
Who could he be?
I mean, the easiest choice would be Manchester Black because
Oh my god.
Oh, I think I
Killer.
like that a little too much. Oh man. You know, they could also just get what's his name? He voiced him. He played Constantine.
Matt Ryan.
Oh,
Matt Ryan. They could just get Matt Ryan. Like his
Mhm.
natural hair color is black and he just looks like him. Or like you could
Yeah.
easily make that purple and make that work out.
True.
I haven't come up with another good one.
What about
though.
somebody like Sam Witwer? In like
Or-
a
I could-
role on that in the
Honestly,
new DCU.
He would be a good Phantom Stranger.
He would be a not bad fan of
That would be interesting.
Jack Quaid is the question. Next.
Jack Quaid is the question.
I still think Misha Collins should play the question. That's just me.
Yeah,
What?
Misha Collins should definitely play.
Yeah.
He would be
Okay,
perfect.
Sam Witwer could possibly play the question.
You know, if Sam Witwer bulked the ever living shit up, I could see him doing an okay job as Hawkman.
I could see that.
Yeah.
He was also the Davis Bloom version of Doomsday on Smallville, so it's not like he hasn't been in the
I
DC
remember that.
stuff. And he was also on Supergirl that one time. He was like,
That's
I forget who
right.
he played though.
That's
So he has been in that stuff, which is probably why I thought of him.
could be. That's right.
Sorry, Pringle, that was a spoiler.
Hey, but oh man, wasn't it Carl Lumbly that voiced
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter?
Martian
Yep.
Manhunter.
They should just make him Martian Manhunter.
So like they've had great actors play Martian Manhunter because they had him, they had Phil Morris in Smallville play
Yep.
him. Who also
And,
did the voice of Vandal Savage on Justice League.
Him as the voice of Brainiac would be pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
and
I'd
the
see that.
guy who did Manhunter in
Yeah,
Supergirl was
Supergirl.
fantastic.
Yeah, David. He was also in that Call of Duty game. Shit, what was his?
He
What
might
is
be
his
my favorite
name?
version of him. Shoot, you know, and Siler Lee, the girl who played I'm blanking.
Alex.
That played Alex. I could see her being.
Oh
Huntress.
yeah,
That's David Harewood.
David Harwood.
David Harewood.
Yeah,
David Harewood
the
is
girl
great.
who played Alex. Holy balls, had a giant crush on her, and then she ended up being a lesbian in the show because I never miss. Anyway,
Yeah.
I could see her being Huntress.
Ooh.
I could absolutely see that. I could absolutely see that.
And then, you know, oh, now I'm blanking. Alexandra Daddario should just That's not who I'm thinking of. Rosario Dawson
Mm-hmm.
should be Renee Montoya.
Oh man, I like that too much.
Oh.
Yeah, me likey.
Zachary Quinto is Brainiac.
Yeah.
I could see it.
I can kind of see that.
And, you know, they just need to bring back Mark Strong as Sinestro.
Mm-hmm.
It's too bad Sinestro's already been cast because he was very not.
Has he?
Has he?
Yes. Let me pull up
Who's he
the
going to be in?
actor.
Who's playing him? I don't remember. He's going to be in Lanterns?
Yep.
Oh,
Who's playing
wow.
him? I missed this news.
So did I.
Ulrich Thompson.
Ulrich Thompson? What the heck is that?
Opens Google.
Is it Ulrich with like, yeah, Ulrich Thompson. Okay.
I just see a guy with a giant forehead. Okay.
Yeah, you know, he does look like Sinestro, kind of.
I can see it.
Yep.
If they ever do another version, a live action version, obviously would have to be CGI of like Kilowog. I would want them to bring back Dennis Haysbert to do the voice. Because he did it on Justice League, and that's like perfect. That is the Kilowog voice to me.
To me, they nailed it. And shockingly, the worst thing to ever happen to Green Lantern, having Michael Clark Duncan be Kilowog.
I mean, that's also fair. Yes.
But now we can never do that again. But like,
now we can never do it again, which is yeah.
Sucks.
Well, that's what I mean. You know, Dennis Haysbert.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
it's basically.
Well, yeah, Michael Clark Duncan, obviously, the GOAT.
Hit him or Kevin.
Dude,
Michael
he was
Richardson.
the only one having fun in that Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li movie. By the way, I just rewatched it because I was watching Matt McMuscle's
Was he
dunk on
Balrog in it?
He was Balrog in that. He was the only one having any fun. Like the henchman dude, like gives him the RPG, and he's like he gives him the bazooka, and he's like sitting there. He goes like, "I'll do it myself." He's so fucking funny.
I'm picturing a
him.
guy who could literally floss his teeth with video game Balrog be Balrog.
I know, right? And the thing of it was that he didn't do any boxing as Balrog.
Of course not.
It's just
of course
insanity. Not. And Robin Shou kills him, which, by the way, that's like ridiculous that Robin Shou is in that. Gen? Yes.
What?
Yes, he was Gen. And he had the wonky looking fireball in the movie, which Gen doesn't even have in the game.
What is
that movie sucked ass, man.
How does that movie have more Mad Libs casting than the one that we have now?
Neil McDonough as Bison? Neil McDonough as Bison with like an Irish accent. And his whole thing, his tragic backstory is he loves his wife, gets her pregnant, takes her to this dark cave, which has dark energy, and has to literally C-section his baby out of her with his hands in order to implant his goodness into the child. And the child is Rose from Street Fighter Alpha.
God, what the fuck, Brian?
We did it. We broke Brock.
Brock.exe is broken.
This has been a very special episode of Zeroing Out. Thanks for coming, guys.
Bree, I think we picked out your next like crap episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please do a like crap episode. If you do that one, I want to be on it.
Yeah, I might, because we were actually talking about it because I didn't tell you in the episode with Frankenstein.
And he has an Irish accent.
Okay, well, this is the best Street Fighter one, but I just want to tell you, Frankenstein and Bound. You want to know who plays Frankenstein?
Who?
Yeah, you know, the doctor. Raul Julia.
Oh my god, I love it.
Best
that man did not miss, let me tell you. Brock.
I'm
not even joking about that.
I'm having a real hard time with
you know who played Vega? Do you know who played Vega in this movie?
No.
Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas.
Who the fuck played Cammy? Fergie?
There was no Cammy in this movie. Do you know what Vega wore?
Do I want to know?
He wore a black jumpsuit with his mask, with his silver mask. And at one point, Kristen Kruk as Chun-Li, she uses the fence, by the way. Vega does not use the fence. Does not use he doesn't do it. She uses the fence to kick off his mask. And Taboo's sitting there looking like Taboo. And she goes, "No wonder you wear a mask." And she like proceeds to kick his ass and kill him and leave him hanging upside down on a wire. The fight lasts for all of 2 minutes.
I'm having a real hard time. Because for those that don't know, Neil McDonough is a guy who has lost multiple Hollywood roles because he's a devout Christian who does not even want to kiss another woman on screen. So I'm imagining video game Lucifer ripping a child out.
No, it's not. So like it wasn't him. It was another actor who did that part. It was like a flashback sequence. But the thing of it was,
Brendan Miller.
Every time that Neil McDonough appears on screen, there is a tiger's roar happening on the soundtrack every single time he steps into frame. There's a tiger that roars in the background.
Where can we watch this movie?
Oh, I mean, dude, we could do. I can literally like it's on YouTube or like I don't know if you have to pay for it though is the thing, but like I'm sure that you can find it somewhere. I have it.
You can find it just for the Krusty Krab methods.
My God.
Street Fighter.
But yeah, I mean, dude, he has an Irish accent. Before he kills her father in front of her, this is what he says. I'm going to spoil this. This is what he says.
For me, literally, it was only a Tuesday.
No. He says, you see, your father was the milk of my operation. And like milk, he too has an expiration date. And then he just breaks his neck and kills him in front of her.
I'm having a real hard time.
That is the best line in the entire film.
I'm having a real hard
Chris
time.
Klein plays Nash.
I'm having a
as
real
in
hard
Charlie
time.
Nash.
I'm having a real hard time.
As in he's an Interpol agent. And Chris Klein does like he literally says about Bison, he goes like, "This guy walks through the raindrops."
What are we doing here?
I'm having a real hard time.
It's fantastic. I don't think I've ever seen the screenwriter's name on anything else.
Incredible.
Well, that's because he wrote a masterpiece. He doesn't need to do anything else.
I'm having a real hard time.
It's from the same director as Doom.
I mean, when you get back-to-back
and
classics,
also Cradle to the Grave.
Why do you want to do even more?
And Exit Wounds.
Wait, hold on.
It's fantastic, man.
Is that who I...
Oh, there's no Sagat, sadly.
Who in the actual fuck is Moon Bloodgood?
Moon Bloodgood was an actress, or is an actress, I should say. And she was in this, and she was in a show that nobody watched called Daybreak, which was a Groundhog Day show, but like an action thriller version.
She was in Terminator Okay.
Yeah, she was in Terminator Salvation as well.
I don't know when, but we're watching that for zero stars. That's
you need to watch that for. I want to be on it. I want to be on anything that you guys watch about this movie.
I okay, I don't know how to ask anything other than that.
Wait until you hear Kristen Kruk's narration, by the way. And I love her. Don't get me wrong. I love her. I'm a big fan of Kristen Kruk. I don't know what she was going through at the time that made her choose this movie, but anyway, there it is. It is what it is.
I mean,
But yeah, her narration in this is the most lethargic narration that I have ever heard in my life. It's so weird. It is
boy.
so weird. Yeah.
Alrighty, so
by the way, I just texted my co-host about something. He's like, "Oh God, the bad one."
Yeah, because listen, everybody thought that that JCVD and Street Fighter 94 was bad. Oh no, it could be far worse. That is what we got with this movie.
I just like how we go from Italian to Irish
Yes.
for Bison.
Mm-hmm.
His nationality is evil.
I know.
Why can't we just get this right?
By the way, you want to know what happens to him at the end? Do you want me to spoil it?
Sure.
So like he gets so the thing of it is the whole crux of the movie is him basically taking over like this entire, like he's almost like taking over the city of Bangkok in Thailand. They shot this film in Thailand. And he goes to the docks and he has his daughter shipped over on a ship. And like he goes up to her, right? This is supposed to be a guy who's like the most evil dude. He has no conscience because he put all of his goodness and conscience into her somehow. Don't know how. It just happened because he manually C-sectioned her. So
I'm trying to forget that part.
then at the end, he goes up to her and he acts all nice to her. Like he's trying to protect her. He's like, "Daddy's going to protect you, darling." And then it's like, it's the weirdest shit because I thought this guy was supposed to be evil. He is so evil, as a matter of fact, that when he walks out of that same room later on, after finding out that the good guys have found and got her, Nash came and got her. He walks out of that same room. He sees a dead guy and just kicks the dead body for no reason as he's walking by. And there's another dead guy in his way, and he steps on the body for no reason as he's walking by. And then the soundtrack does a tiger roar. And every time he sidekicks, like if he sidekicks somebody with like Gen or something, he just does the most over the top, like,
my God. I have to. Okay, I looked something up on the Wikipedia for this. You
It's
want
great.
to know who one of the writers on this movie was?
Noah Centineo?
No,
Yes.
this is even better. Okay,
Okay,
Justin
please.
Marks.
Yeah,
Do you want to
Justin
know
Marks.
what else Justin Marks wrote?
I was hoping you didn't touch anything else, but sure.
Okay, so he was a writer on not only Top Gun Maverick, but fucking Shogun.
What the fuck?
I am dead ass serious.
Was this like his bad day at the office or something?
I think this is the first
To
thing
be
he
clear,
ever did.
he only has a story credit on Top Gun Maverick, but
Okay,
he wrote
fair.
the Jungle Book too.
Oof.
No, the good one, the Disney, the live.
Are you talking about the
action
good one or the bad one? Okay.
Yeah, no, not. The
Well,
direct
either
video
this
one.
guy has took like script writing for dummies or something, or he just like got a hell of a lot better, or like this was somebody really fucked up this script because something happened.
Collins brings up that Marx is also known for an unused Voltron script.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
his
Maybe we
he's
should
like
just
the
keep him away from
co-creator of
properties.
Shogun because that was Rachel
What the
Kondo's his
fuck?
wife.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
How? How does he go from Legend of Chun-Li to that?
Hey, man. Some people just get a hot streak, I guess.
Maybe this was the one thing. Maybe they just. Your favorite Capcom producer guy, Brock, is on this. He has his name all over this, by the way. Our favorite Mighty Number 9 guy. What's his name?
Oh, fucking,
Yeah, he was the producer on this one, so.
I can't remember his name. It starts with an I want to say.
Inafune?
Inafune, yeah, that
Yeah,
fucking
Keiji
idiot.
Inafune.
that
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
idiot.
Yeah.
Let's
so,
Americanize
This was probably
everything.
his thing. This was probably his, honestly, this was probably his brainchild if I had any idea behind it. Like, I think maybe they were pitched it, or maybe they were accepting pitches or something, and this is just what happened, and they were like, we're gonna make a serious version of Street Fighter.
Inafune. That explains fucking.
That explains a lot. Yeah. But
Damn
like,
it, Inafune.
okay, so I guess I don't hope that this guy never touched anything else then. But, you know, good for him. Hey, you know what? Maybe this was the shot in the arm that made him just rethink everything and become a better writer. I don't know.
This is making me want to do like a series on this, because I'm remembering now that there's a Tekken live action movie.
There's a Tekken live act. There's two Tekken live actions. There's a King of Fighters.
There's a Dead or Alive.
We should do it. There's Dead or Alive, which I kind of love in my own weird twisted way. I have both love and hatred for all of the bad fighting game movie adaptations.
Because there's just so many of them.
There's just so many, and they're so like
It's
wonderfully
like
unhinged.
It's like a food poisoning buffet.
It is. The King of Fighters is a really fascinating one, honestly. Like, that one I have seen, and it's gloriously bad.
He got visited by 3 ghosts in one night.
Yeah.
Good lord.
So
It's
just that's
gloriously
possible.
bad.
Anyone is capable of a glow up, folks.
Hold on.
Ray
One more example of a glow up before we head out of here. So Craig Mazin, the one.
I was gonna say that because wasn't he part of the Borderlands?
I don't know about that, but
not officially, but he worked.
He wrote a superhero movie and the specials.
To be fair, superhero movie has one of my favorite jokes in a movie ever. And I don't know if I've told it on this podcast. That's the one that has Drake Bell in it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's that scene where Drake Bell and who's the Dragonfly, and Shooter McGavin, who is the Hourglass. I can't something McDonald, right? Like Chris McDonald? I can't remember exactly what his name is. But
yeah, Christopher McDonald.
Christopher McDonald, who plays the Hourglass, and then Drake Bell, who plays the Dragonfly. They're in a bank vault, and he brings out these hourglass. He's like, these blades are made with blah, blah, blah. They can cut through diamonds. And then Drake Bell goes, I'm not wearing any diamonds. And Craig just looks at it and goes like, and then throws it at him, and then they do the thing from Spider-Man 1 where he dodges the pumpkin bombs, but he gets cut every time as he's spinning. It's awesome.
That's great.
That movie's terrible, but there's some honest to God 10 out of 10 banger scenes in that movie. All right. I don't got anything else.
I was going to say one more thing about the King of Fighters movie, which is that Ray Park plays Rugal. I think it's Rugal. I think it was Rugal who was the main boss in that. I think at one point he's on like roller skates with like a hockey stick.
Sounds about right. But
yeah.
All right. We
brilliant. I love it so much.
We need to get out of here before my brain melts even more.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Kiona. Yeah,
You're
we
welcome.
are definitely going to be
welcome.
doing that because me and Gio are both obsessed with Shogun. Like, we were like memeing, like, you know, back when the Ajin memes were like a thing. Like, we were making Ajin jokes like every other week.
Oh wait, Brock, you want your brain broken? Here's how they pronounced Shadaloo or however you pronounce it.
Shadao Lao.
Shadow Lao, you were almost there. You were almost spot on.
There's no W. What?
Also, Ramen Shu pronounces Ryu as Ryu.
Dude,
fuck off.
And they actually sequel bait it. They sequel bait you at the very end too. They sequel bait you, and they're like, "Bison's not dead. She just freaking cracked his neck and 180'd his head around to kill him in front of his own daughter." By the way, which is great.
I mean, to be fair, in Street Fighter V, they turn him into purple mist, and then he walks out of it with Nash's head. So.
But seriously, the pronunciation, like, Ryu has major Monkey D. Luffy energy.
No, it has major Naruto energy.
Naruto. Yes,
That's
Naruto.
worse.
Yeah.
So like they sequel bait it and they go like, oh, I'm gonna look after this, or I'm gonna go after this guy named Ryu who I used to like follow or something. Like Ramachu says that to her, and then he goes like, so you think you'll be joining me on this expedition? And she goes like, no. And that's the end.
And she was right. And she was right. Good God.
They sequel baited and she just is like, no, I don't think I will.
No.
She did it before Cap.
Good Lord. All right. Mike, where can everyone find you?
You guys can find me on all the various social media sites at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterboxd.com/Coach K42. And you can follow Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and Blue Sky at Renegade Pop Culture. You can also find us here on YouTube, on Podchaser. Consider supporting our Patreon at patreon.com/Renegade Pop Culture. Listen to all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. And last but not least, everything can be found at renegadepopculture.com. Need an escape? So do we.
Bree.
You can find me on Blue Sky at crazylemur.bsky.social. I'm also on Instagram at lemurs_roll1. I have a new episode of Late Crap coming soon, the aforementioned Frankenstein Unbound, and there might possibly be a special cameo for one of my fellow zeroing out cohorts, so please stay tuned for that.
Oh boy. Kiona.
You can find me on Twitter at Neoplasmic24. Also, Instagram and Threads at Neoplasmic81, and on Blue Sky and Twitch at Neoplasmic.
You can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero, mainly on Twitch and YouTube. If you are interested in Ghosts of Yote, I'll be giving away the digital deluxe edition at the midnight release on October 3rd. All you need to do is be subscribed and watching. Yes, Manny, I am talking about you. You need to be watching during the giveaway, or I will re-roll it and I will give it to someone who is watching. I don't care if you're a friend of mine. If you're not watching, you're not following the rules. I'm not screwing over someone like that. If you're into cosplays and such, you can check out my Instagram at Organoid Zero, where all my convention going and cosplaying shenanigans are. God, till next time. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.